So we see it time and time again that when we get a client in, they might have set up their business 5-10 years ago, and they have people who own different kind of stuff. And one business manager have the ad account and they'll have the pixel, and there's a lot of security issues. They get closed down a lot. They get hacked a lot. So I thought, because I had some time today, that I would be making a very quick guide on how to actually set up your business manager correctly from the get-go. So if you don't have a business manager at all, you want to advertise on Meta, this will be a quick guide on how to set it up correctly the first time. If you do have a business manager, you can just walk through the video, see if there's something that you might be missing, set that up, and hopefully that will be able to help you with any future issues. So let's just jump straight into it. So first, what you need to do is to go into Business Manager on Google. You will click on Meta for Business, formerly Facebook for Business, and you will land on something like this if you already have an account. So first, I'll just be showing you on how to get to the correct setup if you do have an account. So what you want to do is to click up here on the Asger, this test account that we have. You'll click on the, I don't know what this is called in English, but this is Business Settings. And then you'll be scrolling down. You will click on Business Manager here. You might need, if you have security, to get a message, but we'll see. I'm already logged in here. It's perfect. So now that you're here in Business Settings, so what you need to do if you want to make a complete new one, which we will be doing, is to click here and create a business portfolio. So we will just be calling this business portfolio test 1, 2, 3. And my name of the business will be Asger. This is my middle name. You might not be able to pronounce it. And we'll just be using a test123 at yahoo.dk. So now we have a business manager account. Nothing is claimed, nothing is available. So we will just click X for now, steps. So now we have a business manager called test123, and then we'll click on business settings to go in. And I know a lot of people like the new Meta. I still like the old business manager the best. So I'll just be going into the business manager here and go to business manager settings. If you're all the way out here, you can just click on these here, click on this wheel, and you will just be going into business manager here, which will be where most of the setup will be done. Perfect. So now that we're in on our new business manager account, test123, you can see here me as a person is here, admin, with access to all the access. So you need to see the business manager, sort of the root of the whole Meta business system. So this is where all your assets will be. This will be like a localized, centralized setup of all your assets that you use for business manager. So here you can add people, which I would recommend always, as a rule, always have 2 admins. So if this profile, this is my normal just Facebook that I'm logged in with, and I just made another account with it, but I would always recommend having at least 2 admins. So if you have 2 Facebook profiles, you can add both of them. If you have an employee you trust or partner, add both of them. So if one of you get hacked, there's still another person that has admin access to all the assets, so you don't lose it all. So get 2 admins in here and just invite another person. Whatever the email is, I might just add me. I have 2 Facebook accounts. And so we are sure that if one gets hacked or something else, we're not going to be having any issues there. Here you can just add all your partners. If you have an agency on, such as us, this is where we get access. We might also get access in here if we need to do some setup, but we can talk about that another time. So first, what I would recommend you doing is to go to business info and just set up all these information here. Sure. Perfect. So you might need at some point to get verified status. In the beginning, you don't have to do it. But what you do have to do is when you click, now you have all the information set up. So what you want to do is to click here on business verification status, click on view details, and you want to click on everyone should have 2-factor authentication on. I will show you how to do this on your account, because it's going to be your personal Facebook account that gets access to all the assets in here. For now, I'm not going to be doing it because the email that I put in on this account is a test, so I don't have access to it. but what you need to do is to set this on for everyone. So everyone with access to any assets within this account needs to have two-factor authentication on. And how you set that up is you go through your personal Facebook account here. You click on up here and you go to settings and privacy and you click on settings. And I believe it's in here in see more account settings, password and security, and two-factor authentication here. Then you just click on the Facebook account, the authentication app, but we can just try to show it here, like this. And then you can just basically choose how you want it up. I always recommend having the authentication app. You can always just set it up as an SMS in the beginning. If it's easier, just choose SMS, but preferably it would be authentication app. So what you do is just you go through these steps, set up an app or connect your phone number, set up the two-factor authentication, and when that is done, you can just go into your business manager, click this on, and then you will have access. You might need, and I know a lot of people might think it's a little bit annoying to log in every time with a two-factor authentication, but it's way more annoying getting hacked and losing all your assets and revenue to your business. So I would just eat it up and get the two-factor authentication on. It also says it here, recommend adding another admin, so 2 admins, and the two-factor authentication on. So when you have that, that is like the basic setup of your account. So what you can also do, and I know a lot of people say that it doesn't really matter, but I would also recommend adding your domain here. So you can just go in under brand and safety, click on domains, click add, create a new domain, connect your domain. For me, this could be wavimedia.com. Here you have a domain and you can just choose on how you want to verify the domain. Normally the easiest thing for people to do is not to add the HTML, it's just to do the DNS text record. So you can just jump into wherever you have your domain and just add this TXT file and wait a few minutes maybe. I know they say it could take up to 72 hours. Normally I see it within a few hours that you can verify it. So when you set this up, where you have your domain hosted, you just add this TXT file, click verify domain, and then this should turn green and you have your domain verified. So now you have your business info, you have the two-factor authentication for everyone, you have your email verified here. This is just not for me. I would also recommend just removing every notification here and on all the pages, just because it's a little bit annoying to get all these emails blocked. I know a lot of people write about that too, on how to remove the notification. I would just click on this, and I'll also do it on the Facebook account. So you have two-factor authentication, and you also have 2 business manager accounts. So afterwards, you need to add all the assets that you want to have. So if you already have a Facebook page, let's say you want to centralize your current setup, or you don't have a Facebook page at all, you're just getting started. If you're just getting started, I would just recommend clicking onto page here, add, and just create a new page completely from the beginning. We can just call this test 123 clothing, because we're a clothing brand. We're just gonna say clothing brand, and the bio and everything we can do another time. Let's see, perfect. So if you just do a reload, then there should be a Facebook page here. It reloads to the new business manager. We're just gonna go back because much rather like the old setup. And then there should be a page here. So now you have a Facebook account. Then I would also add the create if you already have an account. You can transfer ad accounts from one business manager to another one. So if you're making a complete new business manager, you don't have a business yet, you can just create one. If you're centralizing everything, try to centralize it on the current business manager you have. Because if you make a new one, you can't move the metapixel or the ad account. So it's more normally easier to, if you have that on the same account, to move everything to that business manager instead of creating a new one. But since we're totally new business, clothing brand, we're just going to be making a new ad account. We're going to say test 123 clothing. And we're in Copenhagen. And we're going to have it in DKK. If I can find that here. Danish kroners. Perfect. Next. This is my business. Perfect. So now we have a Facebook page, and always remember to add yourself to all your assets. So right now I am already assigned to the Facebook page. You'll always also need to do the assign people to this asset as the rest. So I'll just connect myself here to manage this Meta ad account as well. And I will also be adding an Instagram. Let's say I have made an Instagram. You can just do that on your phone. I prefer to do it on my phone because it's not everything you can do on your computer. Just make an Instagram account, make it a professional account, and then you can just basically connect here and log into your Instagram account, the business account. In my instance, it would maybe be called test123 clothing. And then your Instagram account will be connected here as well. And then if you're e-commerce, then you would just click add, create a catalog. And we will not be adding any products, but we will just say that we'll be adding products. Test123. And we don't have any tracking, so we're just going to skip. And then we can figure this out afterwards. So perfect. So now we have a catalog as well here. Then we're going to be making a pixel as well. This will just be test123 clothing. We don't need that. And we'll be setting this up afterwards. And I will be adding myself to this asset as well. And catalog as well. Let's see if I already have access. Perfect. So now how your business manager should be is you should preferably have 2 people as admins. You should have a Facebook page for your business. You should have an ad account for your business. And you should have an Instagram account connected. You make it on the Instagram phone app and turn it into a professional account. You just click on add and then you log in with your Instagram and it's connected here as well. When that is connected, what you will have to do is to go onto your Facebook page just to connect your Instagram and Facebook together. And you will go, let's see if I remember how to do this. You will be clicking onto your Facebook account here. You'll be going through the pages and everything on your Facebook account as well. So you can go through your personal account here, which is my private, but also your Facebook pages that you have access to. When you're in here, you will go on to, when you're onto your Facebook page, you will go on to settings and you will go on to linked accounts. And in here, you will find an Instagram and WhatsApp. You don't need to connect to WhatsApp, at least for now, depending on your business. So just click on Instagram, connect account. And then the same that when you add it in here, you will just need to log in on Instagram with your account, allow connections, continue. And then you basically just log in on your Instagram account and they will be connected. You might need to, sometimes I find it that it bugs and you might need to log in twice. But when that is done, you will have your Instagram account and Facebook connected. So you will be able to post on both accounts and get messages and everything like that in one centralized place. So now that your account is connected as well, you will be able to set up the pixel, or you should have a catalog if you're an e-commerce. If you're not an e-commerce, you don't need it. And you will have a meta pixel. So this should be your basic setup for your account for security purposes as well. And the last thing I just want to say is that you have to remember that everything on Meta is about security, long-term growth, and everything like that. So the more that you spend, the longer your personal account has been set up without having any issues, the less issues you'll also normally have. So I'll just keep that in mind, that in the beginning, maybe don't be too forward in your ads and just remember that you have to build your account up a little bit. But besides that, when you have this set up, everything should be basically pretty much just moving forward and running your ads and building your business. I will show in another video on how to set up your Meta Pixel in WooCommerce and in Shopify. That's the most basic 2 businesses that we work with. and the same with the catalog. So if you have any questions, if I miss something, this is basically just being filmed while I'm sitting here in the office. But if I miss something, if you have any questions, just shoot that down below. And if you have any other things that you might want to learn about or hear about, then shoot it down in the comments as well, and I'll be making a video on that. Hopefully this was insightful, could help your business. And please leave a like. And if you find this interesting, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We'll be doing way more posts, a lot of guides, and also some case studies to show how to actually build your business online. Thank you so much, and talk to you soon.